Okay, good morning students. Previous class we completed 3 or 4 questions from leverage analysis. Okay, now we'll start question number 5. So in question number 5, the data which is given here is equity capital 10 crores, reserves and surplus 2 crores, debenture 20 crores, current liabilities 8 crores, total 40 crores, assets, fixed assets 25 crores, current asset 15 crores, total 40 crores. The additional information given is fixed cost excluding interest 8 crores, variable operating cost 65%, total assets turnover ratio 2.5, income tax 40%. Calculate earning per share, operating leverage, financial leverage, combined leverage. So in this question we have to start every problem from sales only, because in leverage analysis without sales calculations are difficult. So first sales required, okay, thereafter from that variable cost subtracted, then fixed cost, then interest. So for calculating sales they have given this ratio, total assets turnover ratio. Total assets turnover ratio means what? Ratio of sales and total assets. So this is sales on total assets. Okay. So sales total assets turnover ratio is still sales by total assets. Total assets already available 40. So this is 40 total assets. Sales we don't know. Total assets turnover ratio 2.5. So this is 2.5 given. So 2.5 equals to sales by total assets. So total assets will be 40. So sales will be 40 into 2.5, 100 crores. Now we can start the solution easily. Okay. So these ratios you will understand in ratio analysis, don't worry. Okay, very simple. See, total assets turnover ratio given. Here two word is not given. So whenever turnover word is given in the question, it means sales. Mostly it is representing what? Sales. So sales and total assets relationship. So sales total assets relationship is 2.5. Okay, so total assets already available 40. Clear? So sales will be 100 crores. Now we can start this solution after this working. Okay, this is the starting point of the question. Okay, so let's start the solution now. Total assets turnover ratio is 2.5. So your sales is 100 crores. Okay, now income statement. First item is sales 100 crores. Minus variable cost 65%. Contribution fixed cost 8 crores. Earning before interest and tax. Now debentures in the question is 15% debentures 20 crores. So interest on debt three. Earning before tax 24 minus tax 40%. Okay, 9.6. $14.4. So this is your profit after tax. Profit after tax. Profit after tax. So PAT completed. Now first what is required? Earning per share required. Earning per share. Earning per share is net earnings available to equity shareholders by number of equity shares. So net earnings available to equity shareholder is PAT minus preference dividend. In this question, preference dividend is not given. Okay. So PAT number of equity shares will be total share capital is 10 crores and face value of the share is 10 rupees. So 1 crore shares. How many shares? 1 crore shares. This one. Total share capital value is 10 crores. Each share is 10 rupee share. So how many shares? 1 crore. Okay. Now EPS. Profit after tax is 14.4. Preference dividend is not available. Nil. Number of equity shares are 1. So your earning per share is 14.4 rupees. 14.4. Clear? Now second, operating leverage. Operating leverage will be contribution by EBIT. So contribution 35, EBIT 27. $1.296, or you can write 1.30 also. Third, financial leverage. Financial leverage is EBIT by EBT. In this question, preference share capital is not given, so this formula only should follow. So EBIT is 27, EBT is 24. 1.125 times. Now next is combined leverage. Operating leverage into financial leverage. Operating leverage is 1.296, financial leverage 1.125. 1.458. Right? So these are the final answers. So because of live streaming option, most of the students are attending online class. But from Monday onwards, only for our location students, this facility is available. Others, they have to come to face only. So is all calculations completed? Right. Noted solution? Right. Now, question number 15. This question is exactly similar to your question number 5. So this will be your homework question. I will explain. See. Equity capital 10 lakhs. Number of shares already given 1 lakh. General reserve 2 lakh. Debenture 28 lakhs, 15% rate. Current liabilities 8 lakhs. Fixed assets net current assets. Fixed cost per annum excluding interest 28 lakhs. Variable operating cost ratio 60%. Total assets turnover 2.5. So again, in total assets turnover ratio, you have to substitute the values. So you will get sales value. So total asset turnover ratio, sale by total assets. So this is 2.5. Equals to sales by total assets 48 lakhs. So sales will be 48 lakhs into 2.5. 1 crore 20 lakhs. Thereafter, subtract variable cost 60%, then fixed cost 28 lakhs, then interest. Thereafter, leverages earning per share you can calculate. Okay? So understand? Manageable? Yes, online students. Question number 15 is manageable. Homework. Right. चलिए होमवर्क करिए से. So homework question. So now we'll start other questions. Question number 1. Question number 1, here one extra calculation is required, that is return on investment. First I will explain what is return on investment, thereafter we will start this solution. Or first we will solve those types of questions in which directly whatever we discuss. Okay? See, first I am explaining return on investment. Concentrate here. Return on investment. Return on investment means what? Return on investment means how much capital is invested in the business, and from that how much return company is earning. That relationship is called as return on investment or return on capital employed. It means whatever funds company is investing, from that how much they are earning. So what they are investing means they are investing equity capital also, preference capital also, debentures also in the assets. Okay? Equity, debenture, preference is only a source of finance, but ultimately that will be invested in assets. Okay? Suppose in intermediate level you learn capital introduced in business. Capital introduced is nothing but what? This is invested in assets or not? Capital is invested in assets or not? Why proprietor will introduce capital? From this capital he will purchase assets like plant machinery, okay, inventory, clear? And balance amount is what? Your, suppose cash also there. So this all assets will be equals to capital or not? Suppose in a business, this is the balance sheet. Plant machinery 5 lakh, inventory 3 lakh, cash 2 lakh. This total assets 10 lakhs. So this 10 lakh is equals to what? If there is no liability, capital or not? If there is no liability, this is equal to capital or not? Ultimately, return on capital employed means how much capital is invested in business. From that, what they are earning. That return is called as return on capital employed. So in business, what are the different types of funds from company point of view? equity share capital, preference share capital, debt. These three are various sources of finance. These are sources of finance. So equity share capital, preference share capital, debt. This amount is ultimately invested in what? This is ultimately invested in assets. Which assets? Operating assets. Which assets? Operating assets. In business, we have two types of assets. One is operating, another is non-operating. Non-operating means what? Try to understand. Invested in assets. So we have two types of assets, operating, non-operating. Operating assets means the assets which are giving the exclusive advantage to the business and exclusively it is used in business. Those assets are totally in the control of business, like plant machinery, fixed assets, inventories, debtor, cash, bank, etc. Okay. Non-operating assets means these assets are not in organization's control. This will be controlled by some other factors, external factors. Like company has invested some money in other company shares and debentures. Company has invested the money in other company shares and debentures. Other company shares and debentures you can control. No. In other company shares and debentures you don't have any control. Okay. Even in your business, any problem is arising from that investment, you can fetch income. Suppose you invested in debentures of other company. If your business is not properly growing or growing also, interest on debentures will come or not? Suppose you invested in you are a proprietor, suppose, proprietor point of view, think first. You invested some money in bank FD. Even if your business is not operated properly, interest on FD will come or not? So this is also same. From non-operating assets, a fixed income will come. Or sometimes variable income is also possible. Because this money is not in your business. This money is not in your business. This is invested outside the business. This is within the business. This is within the business. This is outside. Okay. So from this fixed income will come. From this what will come? Fixed income will come. Okay. So this non-operating assets will be invested for income purpose. What purpose? Income. Extra amount is invested in this and from that organization will earn income. What income they will earn? Interest and dividend. Interest and dividend. So this non-operating assets are also called as non-trade investment. Non-trade investments. Because these are not related to business. These are not in the trading of the business. So this is also called as what? Non-trade investment. So equity capital, preference share capital, debt ultimately invested in assets. So these assets can be operating also, non-operating also. So always remember, whenever you calculate return on investment or return on capital employed, operating capital employed is considered. This is not considered. What is considered? Operating capital employed. अब फार्मूला याद करके एग्जाम लिखने के दिन खत्म हो गए. अब जितने भी गायब है ना, रिजल्ट आने के बाद सब आते. जितने बच्चे भी क्लासेस बंक कर रहे हैं, सभी लोग रिजल्ट आने के बाद आ जाते. क्यों? क्योंकि उनको मालूम पड़ जाएगा पेपर अब सीधा सीधा आने वाला नहीं है, कॉन्सेप्ट पे पूछने वाला है. तो कॉन्सेप्चुअल टेस्टिंग. अगर कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है, पेपर नहीं कर सकती आप कॉस्टिंग एफएम का. लास्ट टाइम पूरे इंडिया लेवल में ही बच्चे नहीं कर पाए, कॉन्सेप्ट जिसके पास नहीं है. इसलिए अब फार्मूला रट्टा मारना, मगअप करना, ये सब आदतें बदल जाना पड़ता आपकी. ओनली कॉन्सेप्ट पर ध्यान रखना, और सब्जेक्ट सीखना, तो फिर कॉस्टिंग एफएम का पेपर लिख सकते हैं आप. क्लियर? सो फॉर्मूला फॉर रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट इज अर्निंग बिफोर इंटरेस्ट एंड टैक्स by capital employed. Earning before interest and tax by capital employed into 100. Now earning before interest and tax you already understand. यहाँ पढ़ लिया ना वो तो कैसे कैलकुलेट करते. Now what is required? Capital employed. Capital employed means what? What amount is invested in business? How much amount is invested in business? So this investment will come from which source? Equity, preference, debt. Equity, preference, debt. Okay, so this can be invested in operating assets also. This can be invested in non-operating assets also. If this amount is invested in operating assets, then only it will come here. So non-operating assets, if any amount is invested, it will not come here. So this capital employed should be what? Operating. Now the question is, why operating capital employed will come here? Any income which you are generating from investment in other companies, means from other companies you are earning or from your company you are earning other companies. And this return on investment is related to your company. So in your company, if you include other companies' income, it is wrong. This is the reason ki here non-operating income, non-operating items will not come. This is the logic and reasoning. You are calculating return on investment for your company. So in your company, what your business is generating and how much amount is invested in your business, that you have to consider. Any amount which is invested outside the business and outside business entities are giving some income to you, so income is not coming from your business now. An amount is not also invested in your business. So this is the reason ki in return on investment, amount invested outside the business in non-operating assets will not come. Okay? अब ये सब लोग पढ़ते, तुम्हारे दोस्त लोग भी पढ़ते दूसरे इंस्टीट्यूट में, उसको पूछो तुम डिनोमिनेटर में कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड किसको बोलते हैं? अगर उन्होंने आंसर बोल दिया ना, आपको मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटिंग फ्री में पढ़ा देता हूं. क्योंकि ये काफ़ी अच्छे पढ़ाने वाले फैकल्टीज ये पॉइंट बोलते हैं. ऊपर ऊपर से पढ़ाने वाले ऑपरेटिंग नॉन ऑपरेटिंग बोलते ही नहीं. मेरे को मालूम है मार्केट में कैसा पढ़ाते हैं, इसके पास इन डेप्थ नॉलेज है, वही बोलता है पॉइंट है. क्यों? क्योंकि ऑपरेटिंग कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड ओनली वी विल कंसिडर हियर, नॉन ऑपरेटिंग आइटम्स विल नॉट कम हियर. This is the understanding required. In examination, suppose he may give non-operating items also, non-operating assets also. So if you include non-operating items also and you are calculating this percentage, means wrong हो जाएगा वो. Because in your business return, other company return also mixing. So that is wrong. आप कितना कमाए वो मालूम करना है, दूसरों से क्या है वो नहीं. From your efforts, how much you earn, that is required. If anything which is coming from other businesses, other entrepreneurs, if you include that, that is not your income now. And that income is not coming from operating capital employed. That is coming from non-operating assets. This is the reason कि in return on investment, we will consider operating capital employed. फार्मूला रट्टा मारना नहीं है यहाँ पे, क्या आता वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. अर्निंग बिफोर इंटरेस्ट एंड टैक्स बाय कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड इज फार्मूला. But which capital employed? Operating capital employed. Non-operating items should not be considered here, because non-operating items invested outside the business, even in your business there is no activities also, you will earn income from non-operating investments. So that income is not coming from your business. Okay, understand? So return on investment means this. Why this we are discussing in leverage analysis? Because finance manager has to see how much return they are paying to debenture holder and how much they are earning. Then only you can assess the risk return, na? Suppose for debenture holder, he has to pay 12% interest. If return on investment is more than 12 only, he will think he should raise the amount through debenture or not. If return on investment is less than what you are paying to debenture holder, what you are paying to debt holder, then you will think about financing? No. This is the reason ki return on investment is required. Because ultimately you should compare with your return and what you have to pay. What you are earning, what you are paying. Comparison required or not? So what you are paying, that is debenture interest. What you are earning, that is return on investment. Understand? So return on investment means what? At what rate company is earning. At what rate company is earning. I hope this is clear. In all these formulas again we'll discuss in ratio chapter. हम पर डिस्कस करेंगे रेशियो में. ओके चलिए. सो दिस इज रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर. तो इसको नोट्स में लिख लो एक बार. Return on investment. This is also called as return on capital employed. This is also called as return on capital employed. So return on investment or return on capital employed. So formula is earning before interest and tax divided by capital employed. This capital employed should be operating. ये operating रहना चाहिए. Operating capital employed. Now, how to calculate capital employed? Capital employed is nothing but combination of equity capital. ESC means equity share capital. Means how much capital you have invested in business and from where this is coming. So from equity source this is coming. Okay. Preference capital. Long term loans और borrowings या फिर इसको बोल सकते हैं डेट या डेट. ओके. So this is capital employed minus non-trade investment. Minus what? Non-trade investment. Because non-trade investment is not part of your business asset. This amount is invested outside the business. Okay. And if there is a accumulated losses also, fictitious assets also, that is also minus. Fictitious assets or accumulated losses. This is rarely given in the question, but non-trade investment frequently it will be mentioned in the questions. So always remember, whenever you calculate the capital employed, it is a combination of equity, preference, debt. From this, if any amount is invested in non-trade investment, that will be subtracted. Okay. And if any amount is invested in capital work in progress also, that is also subtracted, but I am not discussing that capital work in progress point. Here I am explaining in very simple way. This is very important point. In final also, in so many papers, this point will cover. So this capital employed is operating capital employed. This one is what? Operating. So usually in leverage chapter, ready-madely it is given. In leverage chapter, ready-madely it is given. But in ratio chapter, all these calculations we have to understand. Okay. So non-trade investment and fictitious assets will be subtracted. Why this is subtracted? Because non-trade investment is not invested in your business. You raise this amount. Suppose company has raised 50 crores from equity, 30 crore from preference, 20 crore from debt. So 100 crores there is. From this 100 crores, they invested 5 crores in debentures of Y Limited. So this is called as what? Non-trade investment. This is called as what? Non-trade investment. So remaining 95 is called as what? Operating capital employed. This is called as what? Operating capital employed. So in return on capital employed, we have to consider this only. This is not considered. Okay. What should be considered? Operating. What is invested in your business, that only should take. This amount is invested in your business. No. This is invested outside the business. This will not come. Understand? So return on investment concept clear? Right. So return on investment should be always more than your cost. So this will enhance the EPS. If your return on investment is less than cost, this will decrease the EPS. Understand? So always what is recommended and what is preferable situation? Return on investment should be more. Examination में sometime one question will be given. So return on investment should be always more than your cost. Clear? Cost means cost of capital. Now in examination sometime one question will be given. Trading on equity. So 2 marks question आता है कभी कभी. So trading on equity means students will confuse suddenly. What is this question, sir? Trading on equity means this answer. इतना ही लिखना है आपको. When return on investment is more than cost of debt or cost, in that case extra surplus income will generate by the company. So this situation is called as what? Trading on equity. Notes में रहता है ना, उसको मत लिखो आप. I will give in the notes, don't worry. Generally I am explaining in advance कि sometime in 2 marks this question can be tested. Okay. So that return on equity, trading on equity is nothing but this only. इतना ही आंसर लिखना है. But you have to write in sentence form. That's it. Okay, चलिए now we'll start question number 1. Return on investment concept clear ना? A firm has sales of 75 lakhs, variable cost 42 lakhs, fixed cost 6 lakhs. Now debt 45 lakhs, 9%, equity 55 lakh. So equity plus debt is equals to what? Capital employed. Equity plus debt is equals to what? Capital employed. Understand? Equity plus debt will be equals to capital employed. Okay. Now Where they are investing this 45 lakhs and 55 lakhs is not mentioned. So we have to assume कि complete amount is invested in operating assets. Complete amount is invested in, if question is silent, assumption is what? Ki completely invested in operating assets. Nothing is invested outside the business. Okay. So what is return on investment? Chale, we'll start now. EBIT by capital employed. Now capital employed is what? Equity plus debt. Equity plus debt. So equity how much? 55 lakhs. Debt how much? 45 lakhs. So 1 crore. Okay. Now we have to calculate EBIT. So first sales 75 lakhs minus variable cost 42 lakhs so 33 lakhs contribution minus fixed cost 6 lakhs $27 lakhs. So this is EBIT. Okay. Now in this question, financial leverage is also required or not? We have to check. Yes, financial leverage also required. So EBIT also will calculate. So minus interest on debt. So debenture is 45 lakhs, 9% interest. Four lakh 5,000. So 2295. This is earning before tax. Okay, so first what is required? Return on investment, ROI. Clear? So first answer, return on investment, EBIT by capital employed into 100. So EBIT 27 lakhs, capital employed 1 crore into 100. So 27%. Second, does it have favorable financial leverage? So first we have to calculate financial leverage. Okay. Does it have favorable financial leverage? So first we have to calculate what? Financial leverage. So EBIT 27 lakhs, earning before tax 22 lakhs 95,000. So 1.17. 1.176. Okay, now what they are asking, if financial leverage is favorable or not. See, financial leverage will be favorable or not. How to decide this? This is very simple. First, what is your return on investment? 27%. And at what rate you are paying the interest to debenture holder? 9%. It means you are earning more than 9%. So financial leverage is favorable. फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज फेवरेबल का मतलब उन्होंने क्या पूछ रहा है कि डिबेंचर से पैसा लाना नहीं लाना, लाइए। क्यों? 27% से अर्निंग कर रहे, 9% से रिटर्न दे रहे आप, तो ज़्यादा परसेंट से अर्न कर रहे ना, तो लाइए पैसा। क्यों डर रहे उसमें आप? डरने का बात ही नहीं है। अंडरस्टैंड? सो यू आर अर्निंग अकॉर्डिंग टू 27% एंड यू आर पेइंग 9% टू डिबेंचर होल्डर. ओके, सो दिस इज फेवरेबल. If your return is less and cost which you are paying is more, then it is not favorable. It is not favorable. So favorable, unfavorable means whether you should go for debenture option or not. So when you should go for debenture option, when earning rate is more and what you are paying that is less. So here earning rate is more and what you are paying that is less. So favorable, right? So लिखना है उसको आपको. Financial leverage is favorable since return on investment is more than cost of debentures. Okay, return on investment is more than cost of debentures. Why you are earning at good rate, so why you are worrying? You can raise the funds from debentures. Okay, yesterday also I explained now this point. But if you are earning at high rate, so there is no risk in that. Even there is a risk also, you can manage that. Clear? Next is what? If the firm belongs to industry whose asset turnover is 3, does it have high or low asset leverage? तो थर्ड पॉइंट देखिए, see, if the firm belongs to an industry whose asset turnover is 3, does it have a high or low asset leverage? So first we have to calculate total assets turnover ratio. Total assets turnover ratio. Already this is explained in fifth question, right? So this is sales by total assets. Sales by total assets. Okay. Now sales, how much given? 75 lakhs. Total assets. What is your total assets? ₹1 crore. Already what I explained, assets will be equals to capital liability, means equity. Capital employed. Assets will be equal to capital employed. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले समझाया ना. whatever assets will be there, that will be equals to capital employed. So what is your capital employed? 1 crore. So assets will be also 1 crore. Because entire capital is invested in what? Assets. Entire capital is invested in what? Assets. Okay, actually liability side, from where you raise the funding, that is disclosed. But ultimately amount is invested in what? Assets. Amount किस में इन्वेस्ट होता है? कैपिटल का मतलब क्या है? कैपिटल में पैसा वैसा कुछ नहीं रहता है, असेट्स में रहता है पैसा. In capital there is nothing. Ultimately amount is invested in assets. Okay. So your total assets is nothing but what? Capital employed. So this is 1 crore. Here you should write total assets will be equals to capital employed. Capital employed. This is for your convenience I am writing. Total assets will be equals to what? Capital employed, right? Now this is how much coming? 0.75. What is this actually? I will explain. See. Okay. So benchmark ratio is given. What is given? Benchmark ratio. Please focus now. Benchmark ratio means your company's total assets turnover ratio should be 3 times. Your company's total assets turnover ratio should be at least how much? 3 times. But here if we calculated, how much coming? 0.75. So it is less than 3 or more than 3? Less than 3. So it is less than the benchmark ratio. So this is not favorable. This is not favorable. भाई सिंपल है, सोचो तुम्हारे बिजनेस में 1 करोड़ के असेट्स है. इन योर बिजनेस व्हाट इज द असेट्स? 1 करोड़. सो सेल्स शुड बी मोर देन असेट्स नो or less than assets? It should be more than assets. Then only business is growing and business is in good position. If your sale is less, total assets are more, business is not properly growing. So here benchmark ratio given. What is given? Benchmark ratio. Benchmark ratio means other industries who are operating their business, their total asset turnover ratio should be how much? 3. Their total asset turnover ratio should be how much? 3. But in this case, the company's total asset turnover ratio how much? 0.75. तो बेंचमार्क से कम है नहीं है. भाई तुम्हारे को एग्जाम पास करना है तो कितने मार्क लाना है? 50 लाना है. 40 छोड़ दो तुम. अब वो 40 से पास से बड़ा एग्रीगेट में जाएंगे ना. 40 विल पास बट 50 एग्रीगेट रिक्वायर्ड ना. 50 सपोज. तो 50 रिक्वायर्ड और नॉट? इफ योर स्कोर इज लेस देन 50, यू आर इन गुड पोजिशन. So benchmark is what? 50. If your score is more than 50 or equal to 50, you are safe. This is also same. Benchmark ratio is 3. So your ratio is exactly 3 or more than 3, it is good. Less than 3 means it is not good. Now understand? तो less than 3 आ रहा, more than 3 आ रहा? Less than 3 तो अच्छा है? नहीं, तो वही लिखना है unfavorable. Now clear ना? तो लिखिए, द कंपनी विल हैव लो asset turnover ratio. Why? Because benchmark ratio is या इंडस्ट्री स्टैंडर्ड, इसको इंडस्ट्री स्टैंडर्ड बोलते हैं. इंडस्ट्री स्टैंडर्ड 3, company ratio 0.75. So the company will have low asset turnover. The company will have low asset turnover. Clear? This point is clear ना? आ गया ना समझ में? लेवरेज का मतलब यहाँ पे टर्नओवर से बात कर रहा है वो. ओके. नाउ फोर्थ. First three answers understand. What is the operating, financial and combined leverage? So operating leverage. Operating leverage. Contribution by EBIT. So contribution is how much? 33 lakhs. EBIT how much? 27 lakhs. 1 point. Next financial leverage तो already कर लिए अपन लोग. Already we calculated this. कितना था? 1.17. 1.17. Previously we calculated ना. Next is what? Combined leverage. So operating leverage into financial leverage. So operating leverage 1.22, financial leverage 1.176, 1.437. Okay, clear? So 1.22, if this you round off, तो फिर 1.44 आएगा. ये कितना आएगा? 1.44. Next. So 4 calculations understand? Right. Next. Fifth. If sales drop to 50 lakh, what will be the new EBIT? So if sales drop to 50 lakhs, EBIT will be how much? So first you should write sales $50 lakhs minus variable cost. Always remember, here sales is 75 lakh, variable cost how much? 42 lakhs. If you calculate variable cost ratio on sale, always remember variable cost ratio is calculated on what? Sale. Because sale, variable cost both are linked with each other. If sale increases, variable cost increase. Sale decreases, variable cost decrease na. So variable cost is directly linked with sale. So we have to calculate variable cost ratio here. So variable cost ratio if you calculate here, so this will be 42 lakhs divided by 75 lakhs. So 56% coming. How much? 56%. So right now also have to take 56%. Okay. So 50 lakhs, 56%, 28 lakhs. Okay. This is your contribution. Fixed cost will not change, that will remain same, 6 lakhs. So this is 16 lakhs. Okay, this is what? EBIT. This calculation I am explaining in working note. Variable cost to sales ratio. So this is variable cost by sales into 100. So variable cost is 42 lakhs previously, 75 lakhs into 100. This is existing. This is what? Existing, not new. Variable cost to sales ratio existing. So this is 56%. So same 56% we are taking here. Understand? Next is what? At what level of sales the EBT of the firm will be equal to 0. Reverse working required. Now EBT we have to raise to sales. So reverse calculation. This is what? Reverse working. At what level of sales your EBT will be 0. Okay. So first we will write what? Sales, then variable cost, thereafter contribution will come, then fixed cost, EBIT will come, then interest, then EBT will come. What will come? EBT. So they have given this is 0. This is what? 0. Okay. Now interest is how much? We have 9% on 45 lakhs. So 4 lakhs 5,000. So 0 plus 4 lakh 5,000. EBIT should be how much? 4 lakh 5,000. Now fixed cost how much? 6 lakhs. So 4 lakh 5,000 plus 6 lakh contribution how much? 10 lakhs 5,000. Now variable cost how much? 56% of sale. See, sale is 100%, variable cost 56%. So your contribution how much? 44%. Sale 100, variable cost 56. So contribution how much? 44%. Okay. So 44% value is 10 lakhs 5,000. So what is 100% value? So 10 lakhs 5,000 into 100 by 44. 2 lakh 28,000. Sorry, 22 lakhs 84,090. Okay. 22 lakhs 84,090. Yeah. ये है ना 22 लाख 84,090 91 समझिए राउंड ऑफ कर तो कितना रहा है 91 2 लाख 22 लाख 84,091 91 we have taken. Okay. So on this if you calculate this difference variable cost will come. So minus 10 lakhs 5,000. So variable cost how much? 12 lakhs 79,091. That's it. Okay. Always remember variable cost plus contribution will be equals to what? Sale. This two will be equals to what? Sales. Okay. Completed? Okay, online students, any doubts, queries? Online live streaming. Nothing. Chali. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is also on reverse working income statement. Reverse working income statement. From the following details, prepare income statement and calculate leverages. So financial leverage 3:1, interest 2000, operating leverage 4:1, variable cost as percentage of sales 66.67, income tax rate 45%. So we have to prepare income statement here. Income statement means sale minus variable cost, contribution minus fixed cost, EBIT minus interest, EBT minus tax, PAT. This statement we have to prepare. Okay. So for all this, what is the input given in the question? So separately we have to calculate. This is company A, this is company B, this is company C. Three companies are different, or you can assume three separate situations are given. So these three companies are separately mentioned in the question. Separate we have to calculate. Okay, so first interest is given. What is given? Interest. So you have to start from financial leverage formula, because interest is coming in which formula? Financial leverage. Your starting point will be financial leverage. Starting point will be what? Financial leverage. Financial leverage is equals to EBIT divided by EBT. Okay. So EBIT is nothing but what? EBT plus interest. EBT plus interest. See here, abhi income state. This 2 equals to what? EBIT. EBT plus interest equals to what? EBIT. So EBIT is what? EBT plus interest. So financial leverage is equals to EBT plus interest divided by EBT. So I am doing first for company A. A के लिए कर रहे हैं अपन, किसके लिए कर रहे हैं? Company A. Right? So financial leverage already given na? 3:1. So 3:1 means 3 by 1. So 3 equals to earning before tax given in the question? No. Interest given in the question? Yes. By EBT. So 3 EBT equals to EBT plus 2000 plus what? 2000. So 2 EBT is how much? 2000. So EBT 1000. EBT how much? 1000. Clear? आया समझ में कैलकुलेशन? चेक. 3 into EBT, 3 EBT equals to EBT plus 2000. So 2 EBT equals to 2000. So EBT how much? 1000. Okay. So EBT 1000 आ गया आपको. So EBT you can calculate easily. So EBT is what? EBT plus interest. So EBT 1000, interest 2000. So this is 3000. Now we have to substitute in operating leverage formula. So contribution will come. What will come? Contribution. So operating leverage contribution by EBIT. So operating leverage how much? 4 given. 4 equals to contribution divided by 3000. So contribution how much? 12,000. Contribution how much? 12,000. Now sales is equals to what? Variable cost plus contribution. Sale is equals to what? Variable cost plus contribution. So 100% will be equals to variable cost percentage given in the question now 66.66. So variable cost percentage how much? 66.66. So contribution percentage how much? 33.33. 33.33. भाई सेल्स 100 है, वेरिएबल कॉस्ट 66 है. सो दिस इज बैलेंसिंग फिगर ना 33.33. Already what I explained? Contribution plus variable cost is what? Sale. Understand? So variable cost 66.66. Contribution we don't know. Sale 100% रहता है हमेशा. So 33.33 balancing figure contribution. Clear? So 33.33% value is how much? 12,000. So 100% value will be how much? So 100 into 12,000 divided by 33.33. पूरे all digits you have to take. 33333. Then correct exact answer will come. 36,000. How much? 36,000. Now you can prepare the income statement. So income statement, first item is sales. 36,000 minus variable cost. This is 36,000 into 66.66%. All digits you have to take. So 24,000. So this is 12,000. Contribution. Minus fixed cost. We will not calculate fixed cost directly, it will come as balancing figure. EBIT we calculated now. So EBIT how much? 3,000. So difference between contribution and EBIT is what? Fixed cost. Contribution EBIT difference is what? Fixed cost. This minus this. Understand? Contribution 12,000, EBIT 3,000. So fixed cost how much? 9,000. Then minus interest. $2,000. So earning before tax thousand minus tax. Tax so much given 45%. So 450. So PAT how much? 550. PAT how much? 550. So we completed for company A. Now you can complete B and C. Okay? Should complete B and C. Start. Company B. Financial leverage. Okay. 20,000. So company B contribution how much? 20,000, huh? And sales, right? Now income statement, variable cost, EBAT 4,000. Interest. So PAT 550. This is company B. Company C. Financial leverage, so financial leverage is 2. So here financial leverage is 2. So 2 is equal to EBT plus 10,000 by EBT. So 2 EBT equals to EBT plus 10,000. So EBT 10,000. EBT 10,000, interest 10,000. PBAT 20,000. Now operating leverage contribution by PBAT. So 3 equals to contribution by 20,000. So contribution 60,000. $120. Contribution. PBAT how much? 20,000. At 5,500. Okay, so this is final answer for B and C company. Okay. So this is completed. Now question number 12 is homework. This question is similar to question number 2. Check. Financial leverage given, interest given, fixed cost given, variable given. You have to find out operating leverage, sale figure. Reverse working, okay? Or substitute in the formulas. Here fixed cost is missing, financial leverage missing. Other inputs are given. So complete this question. If you solve this question means maximum all points you will understand through solution. Okay, try this. If you are not getting the answer, I will explain. Don't worry. So question number 12 is homework. Yes, online students, please note this. क्या बोल रहे हो? यस, करेक्ट आंसर. यस, करेक्ट आंसर. पैट 550, फिक्स कॉस्ट 40,000, करेक्ट आंसर. ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट, करेक्ट आंसर. करेक्ट. चलिए, सो नाउ विल स्टार्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 11. वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. A company operate at a production level of 1000 units, contribution 60 per unit, operating leverage 6, combined leverage 24, tax rate 30. So what will be earning after tax? You have to calculate earning after tax. So 1000 units into 60 rupees is your contribution. Because contribution per unit how much given? 60. So contribution value is how much? 60,000. Right? Now leverage, operating leverage is 6. Combined leverage is 24. So combined leverage formula is what? Operating into financial. You substitute in that, you will get financial leverage formula. See. Combined leverage equals to what? Operating leverage into financial leverage. Okay. So combined leverage how much given? 24. This is equals to operating leverage how much? 6 into financial leverage. So financial leverage is how much? 24 by 6. So 4. Financial leverage is how much? 4. 4 times. Okay. Now contribution is 1000 units into 60 rupees. So 60,000. Now operating leverage formula is what? Contribution by EBIT. Contribution by EBIT. Okay? Yes? Any doubt? Operating leverage formula is what? See, combined leverage given in the question or not? Combined leverage how much given? 24 given now. This is equals to what? Operating leverage into financial leverage. So 24 equals to operating leverage how much? 6 given. Financial leverage not given. So financial leverage is what? 24 by 6. 4 now? Huh? .60 now. 60 rupees that is. 0.60 ఇక్కడ ఉంది అక్కడ 60 రూపీస్ అది. 0 ఉంటే 0.6 అనుకోవాలి, ఇట్లా ఉంటే 0.6 అనుకోవాలి. ఓన్లీ డాట్ ఉంటే 0.6 ఉంటుంది, అది పాయింట్లు ఉండాలి. సో దీని ఇట్ విల్ బి 0.6. ఓకే. सपोज ऐसा दिया उसने क्वेश्चन में, तो ये 0.6 नहीं रहता है, 60 ओनली. ऐसा दिया समझो तो 0.6 रहता है. ओके. Operating leverage is how much? 6. This is equals to contribution 60,000 divided by EBIT. So EBIT will be how much? 60,000 divided by 6. 10,000. Okay, clear? Now financial leverage formula is what? EBIT by EBT. So financial leverage we calculated for EBIT how much? 10,000 divided by EBT. So EBT how much? 10,000 divided by 4. So 2,500. Okay, now what is required? Earning after tax. PAT. So earning before tax minus tax. So earning before tax 2,500. Tax rate how much? 30%. So 2,500 minus 30%. 1,750. Understand? రూపీ సింబల్ తర్వాత పాయింట్ ఉంటే అది పాయింట్ కాదు, అది దట్ ఈస్ ఎ టైప్ రైటర్ పాయింట్, నాట్ యాక్చువల్లీ దట్ ఈస్ ఎ డెసిమల్. ఓకే, now understand? Question number 9. Earning before interest and tax 10 lakh, fixed cost 20 lakhs, earning before tax 8 lakhs. Calculate combined leverage. See, earning before interest and tax given, earning before tax given. So EBIT divided by EBT, you will get financial leverage. Okay, earning before interest and tax will come after deducting fixed cost. After deducting fixed cost, see, sale first क्या आता है? Sales minus variable cost, so contribution will come. What will come? Contribution. Then contribution minus fixed cost, what will come? EBIT. Understand? So fixed cost को EBIT को if you add, contribution will come. Reverse working. एग्जाम में डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं देता, घुमाते रहता है, उसका काम ही घुमाना है. प्रोफेशनल एग्जामिनेशन मीन्स व्हाट? ही विल टेस्ट नॉट इन स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड वे. ओके, see, this is income statement now, previously prepared. Check out. If I want to calculate contribution, fixed cost and EBIT, if I add these two, contribution will come or not? अगर मैं फिक्स कॉस्ट को और EBIT को ऐड कर दूंगा तो मुझे कंट्रीब्यूशन आएगा नहीं आएगा? विल गेट कंट्रीब्यूशन और नॉट? चेक दिस. फिक्स कॉस्ट प्लस EBIT इज इक्वल्स टू कंट्रीब्यूशन और नॉट? So in this question, fixed cost plus EBIT is what? Contribution. Now contribution by EBIT what? Operating leverage. Or contribution by EBT what? Combined leverage. See what is given? Earning before interest and tax 10 lakhs. Earning before tax 8 lakhs. So this difference is what? Interest. The difference क्या है? Interest how much? 2 lakhs. Clear? Interest is how much? 2 lakhs. Now if I want to calculate contribution, so contribution minus fixed cost, what will come? EBIT. So fixed cost how much given? 20 lakhs. So EBIT and fixed cost will be equals to what? Contribution. EBIT plus fixed cost equal to what? Contribution. So this is EBIT plus fixed cost. EBIT plus fixed cost. This is what? EBIT plus interest. EBIT plus interest. Now what is this direct formula for combined leverage? Contribution by EBIT. Contribution by EBIT. डायरेक्ट फार्मूला क्या है? Contribution by EBIT. This is direct formula for combined leverage. So 30 lakhs divided by EBIT how much? 8 lakhs. So how much? 3.75 times. ओके राइट. अब ये कंसाइनमेंट जॉइंट वेंचर जैसे नहीं है, चैप्टर आए हैं. इन एवरी टॉपिक सम न्यू पॉइंट विल कम, बट मज़ा आता पड़े तो आपको. विल एंजॉय दिस सब्जेक्ट्स. देखिए प्रैक्टिकल में मेरे पास बोलना नहीं चाहिए वैसा, लेकिन अब बोलना पड़ रहा है. एक बहुत ही अच्छा नॉलेज है बोलकर ही पूरे इंडिया में एफएम कॉस्टिंग का पेपर का सजेस्टेड आंसर कोई नहीं बनाया अब तक. मैं ही बना के यूट्यूब पे डाला. तो नॉलेज है तो ही बना सकते आंसर, वो नहीं तो नहीं बना सकते. ग्रुप 1 का भी नहीं बनाया अब तक, ग्रुप 2 का भी कोई भी नहीं बनाया, न्यू सिलेबस का. समझ में आ रही है बात? क्लियर? तो स्टूडेंट अपनी तरफ से क्या करना है वो करो. क्वालिटी तक हद तक आपको टेंशन नहीं है यहाँ पर. क्लियर? मटेरियल क्वालिटी एवरीथिंग विल बी एज कंपेयर टू अदर्स. वी आर मेंटेनिंग द इंडस्ट्री स्टैंडर्ड benchmark. Don't worry about that. Only student have to work properly. मेरे सब्जेक्ट में हमेशा एक ही कंप्लेंट आता, क्या है मालूम है? ओवरडोज. कभी भी बच्चे कम पढ़ाए बोल के नहीं बोलते, क्या बोलते? बहुत ज़्यादा पढ़ा दिए बोलते. यही कंप्लेंट आता है. क्लियर? अब वो कंप्लेंट नहीं बोलते, उसको बच्चे हजम नहीं करे तो मैं क्या करूं उसको. इसलिए आप ये पढ़ो अच्छे से. एग्जाम में यही क्वेश्चन आते हैं, और क्या आते हैं इससे ज़्यादा? इससे ज़्यादा क्या पूछेंगे उन्होंने? बोलो. हर चीज़ कवर कर रहे हैं आप. चलिए, सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 कंप्लीटेड. नाउ 8. A firm has sales of 40 lakhs, variable cost 25 lakhs, fixed cost 6 lakhs, 10% debentures 30 lakhs. and equity capital 45 lakh. Operating financial leverage required. What is required? Operating financial leverage. Very simple. First you should write sale minus variable cost contribution. Contribution minus fixed cost EBIT. EBIT minus interest on debenture EBT. Then operating financial leverage. Okay, बहुत ही सिंपल क्वेश्चन है ये तो, डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन. अब ये चैप्टर भी बच्चों को समझ में नहीं आया बोल तो फिर बेकार है, CMA करना है उन्हें. छोड़ के बढ़ जाना, कुछ तो भी दूसरा काम कारोबार कर लेना अच्छा है. जो पेरेंट्स के पैसे कभी खराब करना उन्हें, सिंपल बात. ये तो किसी भी कीमत में समझ में आना चैप्टर ही, बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट कंपेयर टू अदर टॉपिक्स नॉट डिफिकल्ट, इजिली अंडरस्टैंडेबल टॉपिक. इफ यू प्रैक्टिस देन यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. Without practice, nobody will understand complete chapter. So first, sales 40 lakhs, minus variable cost 25 lakhs, 15 lakhs contribution, minus fixed cost 6 lakhs. So EBIT 9 minus interest on debt. So they have 30 lakh rupees debt, 10% interest. So 3. So 6 EBT. Now first operating leverage contribution by EBIT 15 divided by 9, 1.67. के बाद क्या करो बोल रहा है उन्होंने? फाइनेंशियल लेवरेज EBIT by EBT. 1.5. Okay, these are MCQ questions, past examination. स्मॉल क्वेश्चन जितने भी आ रहे ना वो पूरे क्या है? पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन MCQ, फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स. Next, question number 7. This question is on change in operating income, means EBIT, change in sales कर देना या change in EPS by change in EBIT. On that formula, this question is prepared. Consider the following informations for Omega Limited. EBIT 15,750 lakhs, earning before tax 7,000 lakhs, operating cost 1575 lakh. Calculate percentage change in earning per share if sales increases by 5%. So percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in sale, combined leverage formula. Which formula? Combined leverage. 3 formula आते ना. Operating leverage, first percentage change in EBIT divided by percentage change in sale. Financial leverage formula, percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in EBIT. Combined leverage formula, percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in sale. Clear? So percentage change in EPS, percentage change in sale means which formula? Combined leverage formula. तो combined leverage से solve करना है इसको. कैसे solve करना है? Combined leverage. ओके, क्वेश्चन पढ़ते ही पूरा माइंड में आ जाना क्या फार्मूला हो रहा है वहां पर. प्रैक्टिस करो घर पर. सैलरी लाखों में कमाना है तो फिर दिमाग भी लाखों में ऐसा होना पड़ता है. बराबर. दिमाग अगर आपका छोटा है तो क्या सैलरी दे देगा वो? वेरी इम्पॉसिबल ना. दूसरों से अपना दिमाग तेज रखने का कोशिश करना, जबरदस्ती कोई नहीं है उसके अंदर. कोशिश करने में कोई लॉस नहीं है. एफर्ट्स इन योर हैंड. तो एफर्ट लगाओ, बन सकते हैं आप. चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. combined leverage. Formula is what? Percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in sales. Okay. Percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in sale. So first we have to calculate combined leverage. What we have to calculate? Combined leverage. So first we are calculating the combined leverage. Okay. So what data is given? EBIT given. How much? 15,750. EBT given 7,000. So interest how much? 15,750 minus 7,000, 8,750. Then fixed cost 1,575. So contribution EBIT plus fixed cost. EBIT plus fixed cost. Previous problem already we understand now. 15,750 plus 15,755. So 17,325. Now combined leverage. Contribution by EBT. So 17,325 divided by 7,000. 2.475. Okay, now substitute कर देना है. Combined leverage equals to percentage change in EPS by percentage change in sales. Now combined leverage is 2.475. Percentage change in EPS we don't know. ये अपने को मालूम नहीं है. Percentage change in sales already given. How much? 5. कितना दिया है? 5. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. तो percentage change in EPS is how much? 2.475 into 5. 5% लिखे तो इधर परसेंटेज में आंसर आएगा. ओके. तो 12.375%. ओके. इंटू 5% ऐसा लिखे 2.475 इंटू 5% रॉन्ग हो जाएगा. 2.475 इंटू 5 करना. ओके. परसेंटेज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. But last answer you have to show in percentage. Already in starting classes introduction I explained or not? if operating leverage given, percentage sale given, then EBIT how much will come, we can calculate or not. So this is combined leverage. Clear? चलिए, so today this is sufficient. Next class this topic will be completed. इसलिए रिजल्ट तक क्या बोला हमें, 5-6 चैप्टर खत्म हो जाते हैं, उसके बाद आएंगे बच्चे, तो लॉस उनका ही है. चलिए, so we'll close the session now. Only one question is given in, 2 questions given in homework ना, complete that.